Hi everyone, Melissa here. Today I'm going to be doing a fun design using some colors from a new brand that I'm trying out, and also some fun transfer foils and foil gel. And here's hoping it looks the way I want it to. So today I'm going to be using colors from a brand called Secret Sisters. This is a slightly newer brand. I believe they started this year. But I got a bunch of different colors from them and they are all absolutely gorgeous. There are some glitters, some shimmers, and the shimmers from this company are to die for. They have some like beautiful multicolored shimmer and great coverage, and I'm really excited to be using these today. So the colors I'm going to be using are Cake by the Ocean, which is a really great kind of a raspberry-ish shimmer, and Morning Train, which is kind of a very light, almost kind of a taupey, natural neutral color with, it looks like it might be kind of goldish shimmers in there. It's hard to really describe it. You have to see them in person to really get the full feel for these, but they're gorgeous. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay out my solid nails. I'm gonna do solid nails under everything. So some will be Cake by the Ocean, some will be Morning Train. And I'll go ahead and walk you through the first dip in these colors that I do, because I have not dipped in these before and I'm very excited to do so. So the first color I'm gonna be dipping is Morning Train. I'm gonna be doing that on these three, and two of them are gonna have foils over them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on. I'm gonna be using my Double Dipp'd liquids today. I'm actually using my fast dry base because my regular one is out. Just gonna lay right in here. Okay, as you can see, that gives some beautiful full coverage there in one dip, which I love. And you can see after 3 dips it gives a very nice, clean and even coverage, and I'm loving it. I'm gonna go ahead and dip the other color just to see what that one's like. Okay, this one gives a really nice coverage too. Almost has kind of a flash, I don't know, a flash of blue shimmer in there. I'm not quite sure, but it's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish just dipping out all the solid colors on these nails. Okay, now I have these colors dipped out. I'm going to just activate and file these, which isn't gonna take a lot at all because these are very nice and smooth. I just gonna need to clean around the edges and just flatten them out just a bit, just to smooth that, so that we have a nice smooth surface for our foils. Okay, now I have them all filed. I'm gonna use an alcohol pad to wipe off any dust left over from filing. Okay, now I'm gonna be using my foil gel here, and I'm just gonna do one nail at a time. One of them I'm going to do partial, and the other one I'm going to do the entire nail with the foil. I'm going to be using this the Goddess foil set from Double Dipp'd and her foil gel. I do, and I forget to mention this often, but I do have a discount code for Double Dipp'd. It's Melissa's Mayonnaise 15. I do have that also put down in the description, so you can take a look at that if you forget what I said. But you get 15% off with that code. So I'm going to be using this one right here. I'm going to take off a pretty large portion so that I can decide which pieces I want to use on the nail. I'm just going to put that aside. Okay, I'm going to be utilizing my little Beetles liner brush. I can link these below as well. So I'm going to do some foil down on this bottom corner here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in some of the foil gel on the nail here in the area that I want it to be. Do a little bit extra. I'm gonna use my liner here to move it exactly where I want it to go. Do also want to make sure that I have every little area, edge, side covered, because where the foil gel is not, the foil will not be either. Gonna bring it up the side. Okay, I'm gonna give that a 30-second cure. Okay, now I'm gonna figure out what part of this I want to put here. Okay, so I'm going to use this little area here, so I'm going to grab another alcohol wipe. I'm going to just gently wipe that area to get rid of any dust or anything else that is there that might stop it from sticking properly. And you can see there was some. And I'm going to place it gently on the nail, trying to avoid wrinkles. I'm going to use something to really press that foil in all around the area where you have that foil glue. Just using the back end of my cuticle pusher. Alright, let's see how that did. Okay, that covered pretty well actually. Just gonna get some random spots here. Okay, so this aside, and then again, do this entire nail. Try our best. Okay, I can see that parts of it didn't go down immediately. That's just something that happens so much when you're doing a full nail. But you can go right back into those pieces that didn't quite stick, put them back down on the nail where they didn't stick, and then press down and come right back up, and you can get them to lay down. It's just very difficult to get these foils to lay flat on the very curved nail. And then I'm just going to take other parts of the foil that are pretty basic and just fill in anywhere where nothing's stuck. I'm just going to do like a little outlining kind of detail with the gold. And I'm going to be using a gold foil transfer sheet to do this. So I'm just kind of putting a line here. Okay, so I have this little metallic foil transfer sheet set that I got from Amazon. I'll link that below. And I'm going to find the one that I think kind of matches the yellow gold in this design the best, and that's probably this one. And I'm just going to snip off a little piece. Okay, now that's dry. I'm going to just push that down where I put the going to set that aside for a moment, and I'm going to do a little, I think I'm just going to do a little bit of a crescent at the top on this one. Let's see how that looks. Okay, and I think that's good. So I'm going to, for these two nails, because I have the foil on there, especially the metallic foil, I'm going to finish these with gel liquids, these two, because The dip liquids on this will kind of tear the gold apart and make it look like little tiny pieces of gold instead of that really smooth gold surface. So I'm going to do a layer of gel base and then a layer of gel top on both of these. Okay, now I'm just going to use the activator and dip top coat on the rest of these simply because I prefer the dip top coat for durability. Okay, and there we are with the finished set. I'm so happy with how well these colors ended up going together between the marble and Cake by the Ocean. It just really, like, the perfect match. Beautiful. And I like how this turned out. I hope you did too. And thank you as always for joining me. Don't forget, check out Secret Sisters. The colors are beautiful. And I'll see you next time.